Hello everybody, Slipfold7 here with another guitar tutorial lesson. How's everybody been? It's been about a year since my last lesson. I just haven't really had the motivation or drive really to make any videos, but yeah, hopefully I'm on the mend now and I should be making videos more often for you guys. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to play Bring Me the Horizon's new song Drown. And I'm guessing, yeah, to start it all off, you don't really have to have any particular tuning. Either keep it in standard like I've got it, so you got your typical E, A, D, G, B and high E string, or you can play it in drop D. And the reason I say you can play it in drop D is because you don't actually use the lowest string in this whole song. So if you're a band that does covers, for instance, and you want to like keep your guitar in drop D, saving all the fuss, I know it's only one string, but you can play it in drop D, but you won't actually need to use that lowest D string. So yeah, so you should, everything should be okay there. Well, yeah, let's crack into it. Well, and before I start, I guess I could say I think there's a few things you may notice that are different. Yeah, I know there's no posters here, yeah, and also you've not seen yet, but I can't really do it because it will throw the camera out of focus, but I've got a new amp, and it's an orange 8030 with an orange cab. Yeah, I might be able to show you it later on in the video depending on how daring I feel with trying to set the camera back up with focus and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, let's crack on straight in with the song. So first of all, I will teach you this intro bit and the reason I won't really be playing it and teaching you it for the rest of the song is pretty much because it's the chorus and the verses apart from the cleaner bits. So I'll teach you the cleaner bits and I'll teach you the harmonies of the second guitar, and I'll play you the three chords I'm about to show you when you need to play them really in the chorus without using any harmonies, but it won't be that often. So when I mention like the chorus riff or the intro riff, it's these three chords. So what you're going to be doing is if I haven't said before, this song's in standard or drop D. Yes, I did say that. I don't know why I'm like going back on myself. But yeah, so what you want to do is you want to play a standard A. Well, it's kind of like an A diminished chord. So it'll be you're playing an open on the A, and then you're going to be having your index and your middle finger on the second fret of the D and the G string. So the D string and the G string, and then you're going to want to keep let ring these open strings, so you're going to let ring the B and the E string. So you're going to play that chord all as one. So 0, 2, 2, 0, 0, like that. But you're not going to let it ring, I'm just doing that for example. But so for instance, you're going to play this chord, so, and then you're going to move up to the 4th fret and just do a basic power chord on the A string. So essentially you're going to be playing a D flat. So there, just a D flat power chord, but you're going to want to let ring the B and E strings throughout this whole segment. So as you're letting them ring on the first chord, you're going to try and keep them ringing throughout the rest of the other two chords. So you're going to go, so see the open 2, 2, then you go 4, 6, 6 on the power chord, and then you're going to stay on the same notes, but you're going to switch it round. So instead of doing 4, 6, 6 if you're going down the neck, you want to do 6, 6, 4. So you're going to have your ring finger as the highest finger. So you're going to have your ring finger on the 6th fret of the A string. You're going to have your little finger on the 6th fret of the D string, and then you're going to have your index finger on the 4th fret of the G string. And as you'll see on the tabs, you'll see what I mean. So yeah, if I just play that chord for you, so it's quite a dissonant chord, kind of weird, funky thing. And you're going to be playing this in essentially, because it's three chords, you're going to be playing the first chord the double amount of the time that you would do. So instead of doing 4 chords, you're just doing 3. So the first chord is usually rung out for double the amount of time to make up for it. So if I play it with you now, and if you look along at the tabs, you'll see what I mean. So there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So there we go. So that's the intro and the chorus and the verses as I've explained before. So you only play that twice, and then we're going to go into the verse. So I like to put the clean channel on and go to the neck pickup with this. And you're going to be starting with your index finger on the 11th fret on the D string, and you're going to play that. I'll show. Obviously, you'll see on the tabs what I mean. But so this is essentially what you're going to be playing is. So what that is the same pattern. So 11, 12, and then you're going to wait a tiny bit, and then play 11, 13. So you're gonna that shape's going to stay the same. So it's going to be 11. The index finger is on the 11th fret of the D string. Your middle finger is on the B string at the 12th fret, and then your ring finger is on the 13th fret on the G string. So you're just going to be playing that twice. So like that, and then you're going to have a pause. So pause. Okay, and then you're going to do this. And all you got to do is add your middle finger on the 14th fret. So all I'm doing, so you play that twice, that chord, and then you just add your little finger on the D string, so you can keep the hand position the same, and then just play the notes again. So it'll be 14, 12, 13. So if I do that for you now, so oh, fucking hell, here we go. Okay, so then once you've done that, you want to go into the rhythm section, and as I said, that rhythm section, all it is the chorus repeated over. So all you're going to be doing is like the chorus, just that. But what I'm going to teach you the harmony over that. So if you're in a band, while the rhythm guitarist is playing the same as the chorus, you're going to be doing this. So it's going to be the octave chords, as in all the Asking Lakes Andrew videos, all that kind of stuff. So you're going to be blocking the D string with your middle finger or your index finger, whatever finger you use to block and play these chords. And it's going to be on the 7th fret of the A string, and you'll be playing that, so 7 and 9. So you play that 16 times, and then go to 11, 13 for half the time, and 6 to 8. So 11 to 13, then 6 to 8. And now this is what the pre-chorus is. So just before the chorus, it is essentially you're going to be around, well, essentially exactly the same area as you play in the verse. You know, the clean bit in the verse, but you're going to be playing something a bit different without any pauses, like the gaps in between. So what you're going to be doing, obviously, clean channel again, and I'll go to the neck pickup. So you're going to be doing 12, 13, 11. So you're going to, and then you're going to do 12, 13, 14 after that. So essentially all I'm doing there is adding my little finger like I did with the verse. So your little finger goes on exactly the same fret of the exact same string like it did in the verse. So you're going to go 12, 13, 11. And I'm going to add my little finger to the 14, keep the shape. Fuck, I blocked it a bit too hard there. And then go back to the 12, 13, 11. Okay, on this last bit, all you have to do is then you have to change your hand position a bit, and that's all it is, but not a lot, so you're staying in the same area of the guitar. And then you're just going to go 12, 13, and then slide to the 14, or you can just go to the 14 and play it. So, but I like to slide it, so I play the 13 twice. So you see that little slide. So if I play that for you now, and you can play it with me if you can, so 1, 2, 3. Actually, and then you want to go, sorry, I completely messed up there. But yeah, so you're only going to be playing that once, and then you're going to go straight into the chorus. And bear in mind, when you start this pre-chorus, the bit I've just taught you, you're going to come in before essentially you're going to come in on the last bar of the end of the verse. So instead of like going from playing the verse 4 times and then the pre-chorus 4 times, you're going to play the verse about 3 3/4, and then you're going to play the pre-chorus for 4 1/4. So if I play I'm just going to play the basic chords of the chorus in the verse, like what the rhythm guitarist would play, and then I'll show you what I mean changing. I'm going to see if I can change quick enough. I'll see if I can. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the verse, and you'll see what I mean. So you're going to come in there. So essentially, while the rhythm guitarist is playing the last bit of the chords, so it goes like 1, 2, 3, and then that's where you play the first couple of notes of the pre-chorus. So, da, 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 so if that makes sense, and if you listen to the song carefully, you'll be able to see what I mean, and it's not too difficult. Once you sort of play it, once you get everything down, you should know what you're doing, and it's fairly straightforward from there. So then we go into the chorus, which is exactly the same chords as the intro and as the verses, so I'm not going to bother teaching you through that, but all you have to do is play it 4 times, the same pattern. So you got the open 2-2, the power chord, then the 4-6-6, and then the 6-6-4. So the 0-2-2 you're going to play 16 times. The power chord on the A string on the 4th fret is 8 times, and then the discordant chord is 8 times again. So just darling, when I'm down, save me from myself, don't let me drown. And then there's a pause, and then we're going to go straight back into the verse, which is exactly the same for the clean guitar and the rhythm guitar as it was the first. So you're just going to wait, there's a little pause, and then you're going to do the same notes again. So it's 11, 12, and then 11, 13. So I go to the next pickup. But now for the lead guitar, obviously, because the rhythm guitar, all that does is play the chorus riff. After that clean bit again, it's the 0-2-2, 4-6-6, 6-6-4. But the lead guitarist will be doing something a bit different. The harmonics over the top are a bit different. So instead of just keeping on the same 3 strings, so going 7, 9, 11, 13, 6, 8 or something like that, you're going to be doing this. So I'm just going to play it for you now, just so you get a basic idea, and hopefully I don't screw it up like I have been doing this video. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So essentially you're playing a bit different. So you're going to start off on the same strings as the other harmonic section, the octave section. So you're on 7 and 9, but you're only going to play that 5 times, and then you're going to play the next chord 11 times. So instead, it all makes 16, but instead of doing 12 and 4, you're doing 11. You're doing 5 and then 11. So instead of 4 and 12. So you're going to do. So you're going to. The other notes, you're just going to play exactly the same amount of time. So you're just going to do 8 and then 8, and then the only bit that you do is the first 2 notes as you're repeating are just a bit different. They're just shorter and one's longer than the other. But other than that, so you want to go 7 and 9, 6, 8, and then you're going to go to 4 and 6, and then back to the 6 and 8. So eventually you're just going 7, 9, 6, 8, 4, 6. 6, 8. So you're just going back, down the string on the same notes, and then you're just going back up. If that makes sense. Just the first chords are just a bit different. It's just sort of a bit out of control kind of thing. Don't know why I said that. Alright, I'm gonna fucking try and teach you the rest of the song without fucking up. And then we're gonna go back to the pre-chorus, which is exactly the same in terms of you come in a bar early. So while the lead guitarist or the rhythm guitarist is playing that last chord, you're gonna do this again. So you're just gonna do that again, come in a bit early, exactly the same chords. So the 12, 13, 11, and then 12, 13, 14, adding your little finger if you feel like it, or you can actually change the position if you want to. So whatever's more comfortable for you. And then you want to go to the 12 and then slide on the 14. And then we're going to go back to the chorus, which, as you guessed, is exactly the same. So obviously not that fast, but you get the idea. And then depending on, I don't actually know whether the song is going to include this elevator music kind of vibe in the actual song as the interlude. But if it does, then you don't really play anything unless you have a trumpet handy and you feel like doing a bit of a big band brass section. But if not, you can wait and get ready for the interlude. So the first bit, all I do is like to keep my clean channel on and then play the same chords as the chorus, but sort of play it a bit like arpeggiated, not really arpeggiated, but like just kind of picking hereabouts, just sort of a nice kind of picking. Sometimes I do it with my finger. or you can just do it with your pick, and it's just sort of as it goes along. I mean, I think there is probably a higher part that you can play during that bit, but I just prefer to play a rhythm that's quite nice and calm kind of thing. So after the elevator thing, I just like to do this kind of thing. So again, the same chorus as the same chords as the chorus, just played a bit like just clean and nice. Play that 4 times, and then when it stops and then you hear the choir vocals saying, "Oh, that I can do this on my," and then it'll go into the this kind of the second part of this bridge section. And what the rhythm will be doing is exactly the same as what I've told you, just doing the chorus distorted, same exact notes, same exact timing, but the lead will be doing something a bit different. And all you're going to be doing on the lead is really simple. You're going to be playing 3 chords. So I'm just going to put my distortion back on and then go to my treble pickup, and then all I'm going to do is 7 and 9, so, and then 4 and 6, and then 6 and 8, and then that, and then you go 4 and 6, and 6 and 8, and then what you're going to do after this, so you only play that bit twice. And then you're going to go into, you know, that weird lead bit I said, the bit where it starts and you're only doing like 5 and then you do 11 on the note afterwards. Yeah, so it goes into that. So you're going to do what I just showed you twice, and then you're going to go back into that only once though. So essentially, if I play it through, and I'll let you know when you change over into that weird section. So I'll play it now for you. So 1, 2, oh, that I can do this on my own. This is the second time. So now we're just about to go in, and now. So I'm in 4, 6. So then that's all you have to do for that, and then right at the end, the ending that I think is great for this song, all you want to do is, I have my clean channel on, but I keep it on the distorted, well, the bridge pickup. So I'm guessing you understood that because I taught it earlier, kind of thing. But yeah, if you didn't, then just rewatch that bit of the video, and then hopefully you'll understand it. If not, just look at the tabs and follow how I play it, and you should get the gist of it, I guess you could say. But the ending, this end bit, it's just literally the same chords as the chorus. You know, they've been really intuitive in this song, and just using the rhythm guitarist is so boring, and is just playing the same 3 chords over and over again. So all he's going to be doing is just the same chords. So the open 2-2-0-0, so the A diminished chord. I don't know whether it is an A diminished, it just looks like an A diminished chord, so you can just do it. Who will fix me up, diving when I'm down. Essentially, it's the 022, 466, and then 664. Just play that twice. I like to end. You don't have to. The song doesn't end on the first chord, but I like to end on the first chord just quite quietly, just because I feel like it completes the song. So you can just go. I'm just gonna play at the end. You can just end it like that, or you can just go like I do, just nice and quiet, even just strum it with my thumb kind of thing. And I'm just going to play it one more time because it is really nice. So. And then just strum my thumb. But even if it goes over the song's ending, I just like playing that, just nice A chord and just ringing it out. But there we go. So I hope you guys enjoyed that song. I'm sorry if it was a bit too easy for you, or was a bit repetitive for you, but oh well, I haven't done a video in about a year, and I might as well make it an easy one so you guys can appreciate it. But yeah, it is a really good song, and when I heard it at first, I thought, oh god, Bring the Horizon changes so bloody much. But no, it is a good song, and you can say that they are good musicians because they have taken that style and made it their own in some ways. But yeah, so if you liked my video, guys, just subscribe if you feel like it. Like this video, like any of my other videos if you watched them and if you learnt something from. Let me know how you found my teaching, especially I'm a bit rusty probably because I haven't taught in ages. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you like this lesson, if you want me to teach any more Bring Me the Horizon or any other songs. And I'm sorry if not many people suggested this song in particular, but I felt like I wanted to teach it, and it is a good song, that's why I taught it. So anyway guys, I shall leave you now. So I hope you enjoy playing this song just as much as I do, and don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment and like this video if you feel like it. I shall see you very soon. Take care guys.